Over 1,000 people are suing the makers of drugs like OZEMPIC and Wegovy, saying the medications gave them debilitating side effects, including diarrhea, bleeding, and vomiting. But are the potential side effects enough to scare off patients? Nick Watt joining us now with more on this. Nick, what did you find out?
Well, Jessica, there are many people who are taking these drugs very happily and getting great benefit from them. But I have spoken to a number of people who say that these drugs hurt them and change their lives for the worse.
In Hollywood, transformations happen fast, but few trends have shocked the public like the so-called Ozempic face. As celebrities start showing sharper jaw lines, hollow cheeks, and suddenly slimmer features, fans are left questioning what caused such dramatic changes. For some stars, the shift sparked curiosity. For others, it ignited full-on controversy. Today, we're breaking down 15 celebrities whose unexpected facial transformations stunned the world and fueled one of the biggest debates in modern celebrity culture. Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian sparked massive online speculation when fans noticed her face looking more sculpted and sharply contoured than usual. Many believed the sudden change hinted at an Ozempic face effect, with her cheeks appearing slimmer and her jawline more pronounced. The shift quickly became a viral discussion point. What made Kim's case especially talked about was how dramatically her facial volume seemed to change in a short period of time. Some viewers felt the look, if related to rapid weight loss, made her features appear more angular than before. Others pointed to Hollywood pressure as a constant force behind extreme transformations. As photos continued circulating, public debate only intensified. Critics argued her face looked noticeably more hollow, while supporters insisted makeup, lighting, or natural fluctuations explained it. Kim's transformation remains one of the most referenced examples in the Ozempic-related conversation. Madonna. Madonna stunned fans when she appeared with a dramatically slimmer and more angular face at several recent events. Viewers immediately speculated that rapid weight loss, possibly linked to the so-called Ozempic face trend, may have contributed to the sudden change in facial volume. The transformation spread across social media within hours. What made Madonna's case especially discussed was how the reduced fullness seemed to emphasize sharper contours around her cheeks and jaw. Some fans felt the change made her features look more pronounced than in past years. Others argued that aging, lighting, and makeup might have intensified the effect. As comparisons flooded the internet, debate only grew stronger. Critics claimed her face looked noticeably more hollow, while supporters praised her for constantly reinventing herself. Madonna's transformation remains one of the most talked-about examples tied to the Ozempic face conversation. Robbie Williams. Robbie Williams surprised fans when he appeared with a noticeably slimmer and more hollowed facial structure in recent interviews and social media posts. Viewers immediately speculated that rapid weight loss, often linked to the Ozempic face trend, might have contributed to the dramatic change. The transformation quickly became a trending topic online. What made Robbie's case especially discussed was how the loss of volume around his cheeks and temples seemed to sharpen his features. Some fans felt the change made him look more tired or aged, while others believed it was simply the natural result of weight fluctuations. His candid comments about body image fueled even more speculation. As comparison photos spread, opinions stayed divided. Supporters praised his honesty and evolution, while critics argued his face looked noticeably more sunken than before. Robbie's transformation remains one of the most frequently mentioned examples in the ongoing debate around the Ozempic face phenomenon. Emily Simpson. Emily Simpson shocked fans when her face appeared noticeably slimmer during recent seasons of The Real Housewives of Orange County. Viewers immediately speculated that rapid fat loss from Ozempic might have contributed to the dramatic change. The shift sparked widespread discussion online. What made Emily's case especially talked about was how quickly her facial structure appeared to transform. Some fans felt the sudden loss of volume altered her natural look more than expected. Others believed the pressure of being on reality TV intensified the scrutiny around her appearance. As more comparison photos circulated, critics argued her face looked sharper and more hollow than before, while supporters praised her dedication to health. Emily's transformation remains one of the most commonly cited examples of the so-called Ozempic face in reality TV. Sharon Osbourne. Sharon Osbourne made headlines when she appeared with a dramatically slimmer face after publicly admitting to using Ozempic. Fans quickly noticed how sharply her facial features had changed, sparking intense discussions across social media. What made Sharon's case especially talked about was how noticeably the rapid weight loss affected her facial volume. Some viewers felt the transformation made her look more hollow than usual. Others pointed out that drastic slimming at her age tends to draw even more public attention. As photos continued circulating, supporters praised her honesty about her experience, while critics argued the change looked more severe than intended. Sharon's transformation remains one of the most widely referenced examples of the Ozempic face effect.
Shouldn't we all just be more accepting of whatever body you choose to be in? That should be your choice.
Oprah Winfrey. Oprah Winfrey shocked viewers when she appeared noticeably slimmer during several recent public events, leading many to speculate about the effects of Ozempic. Fans immediately pointed out how different her facial contours looked compared to past years. What made Oprah's case especially talked about was how the rapid weight loss seemed to reduce facial fullness that had been consistent for decades. Some viewers felt the change made her look more angular than expected. Others believed the transformation highlighted how dramatic medication-assisted weight loss can appear on camera. As online comparisons grew, supporters praised her renewed confidence, while critics argued the shift looked sharper than intended. Oprah's transformation quickly became one of the most discussed examples of the so-called Ozempic face in celebrity culture. Amy Schumer. Amy Schumer drew major attention when fans noticed her face looking significantly slimmer during recent TV appearances. The change sparked widespread speculation that rapid weight loss may have contributed to a sharper, more hollowed look. What made Amy's case especially talked about was how different her cheek structure appeared compared to earlier years. Some viewers felt the transformation made her facial angles look more pronounced than expected. Others pointed out that sudden weight shifts can dramatically alter on-camera appearance. As comparisons circulated online, critics argued the change looked too drastic, while supporters defended her right to manage her health however she chooses. Amy quickly became one of the most frequently mentioned names in conversations about dramatic Ozempic face transformations. Oprah Winfrey. Oprah shocked many viewers when she appeared with a noticeably slimmer face during recent public events. Fans immediately began comparing her new look to past photos, sparking intense speculation about rapid weight loss and its impact on her facial volume. What made Oprah's case especially discussed was how dramatically her cheeks appeared reduced, creating a sharper overall contour. Some viewers felt the change made her features look more angular than they were in previous years. Others noted that sudden slimming can alter facial proportions in ways that surprise even longtime fans. As images spread online, supporters praised her commitment to health, while critics argued the transformation looked more drastic than expected. Oprah quickly became one of the most talked about examples in debates surrounding Ozempic face changes.
When I said, okay, I'm going to do this year of health, and they were like, why? Why would you want to do that?
Rebel Wilson. Rebel Wilson stunned fans when her face appeared significantly slimmer during her widely publicized weight loss journey. The rapid change led many viewers to speculate about drastic facial volume loss, which sparked non-stop conversations online. What made Rebel's case stand out was how noticeably her cheeks and jawline transformed in a short period of time. Some fans felt the new contour looked sharper than expected, while others believed the sudden shift made her facial proportions appear unexpectedly different. As comparison photos circulated, supporters celebrated her dedication to health, while critics argued the change looked a bit too dramatic. Rebel quickly became one of the most discussed names tied to the so-called Ozempic face conversation. Scott Disick. Scott Disick drew major attention when he appeared with a noticeably more hollow and angular face in recent public outings. The sudden change led many viewers to speculate about rapid weight loss, fueling intense discussion across social media. What made Scott's case especially talked about was how dramatically his cheeks seemed to lose volume. Some fans felt the sharper look aged him unexpectedly, while others believed the shift made his overall facial structure appear more severe than before. As photos continued circulating, supporters said he simply looked slimmer, while critics argued the transformation looked too abrupt. Scott quickly became one of the most frequently mentioned names in conversations about dramatic facial changes. Golnesa Gigi Garakidagi. Gigi shocked viewers when her face appeared noticeably slimmer during recent Bravo appearances. Many fans speculated that rapid weight loss, often linked online to the Ozempic trend, might have contributed to the sharper look. The change quickly became a talking point among Bravo fans. What made Gigi's case especially discussed was how suddenly her cheeks seemed to lose volume. Some viewers felt the shift made her facial angles appear more intense than usual. Others pointed out how reality TV lighting can exaggerate even small changes. As comparison photos spread online, opinions grew divided. Supporters said she looked healthy and confident, while critics insisted the transformation appeared a bit too fast. Gigi remains one of the most frequently mentioned names in the Ozempic face conversation. Aubrey O'Day. Aubrey O'Day sparked major conversation when fans noticed her face looking significantly more angular in recent photos. Many speculated that sudden weight loss could have contributed to a sharper, more hollow appearance. The shift spread quickly across social platforms. What made Aubrey's case especially talked about was how dramatically her cheek volume seemed reduced. Some viewers felt the change made her look different from her earlier pop career days. Others suggested filters or photo edits may have intensified the effect. As more images surfaced, critics argued her facial proportions looked more severe than before, while supporters praised her evolving look. Aubrey became one of the standout names frequently tied to the Ozempic face debate online. Adele. Adele stunned the world when her face appeared noticeably slimmer during her public comeback. Fans immediately began speculating about rapid weight loss and whether it contributed to a sharper, more defined facial structure. The transformation quickly dominated online discussions. What made Adele's case especially discussed was how much her cheek and jawline definition changed in a short period. Some felt the new contour looked more angular than expected. Others argued lighting, glam, and weight fluctuation explained the difference. As comparison videos circulated, opinions remained split. Supporters celebrated her confidence and new style, while critics claimed the shift looked more intense than intended. Adele became one of the most referenced names in conversations about dramatic facial changes. Jessica Simpson. Jessica Simpson shocked fans when she appeared with a noticeably slimmer and more angular face in recent social media posts. The sudden change led many viewers to speculate about rapid weight loss and its impact on her facial volume. The discussion spread quickly across entertainment platforms. What made Jessica's case especially talked about was how different her cheeks and jawline looked compared to earlier years. Some fans felt the reduced fullness made her features appear sharper than usual. Others pointed out that drastic weight shifts often create dramatic facial changes. As comparison photos continued circulating, supporters praised her discipline and confidence, while critics argued the look seemed more severe than intended. Jessica remains one of the most frequently mentioned names in conversations surrounding the so-called Ozempic face. If you want more breakdowns just like this one, hit that subscribe button so you never miss the next deep dive.